Hello! Let's paint a Cheshire Cat today. Hey everybody! Today's tutorial is that of a Cheshire Cat. You do want to make sure that you are using that Snazaroo paint because it is non-toxic and washable using only water. So I had a friend of mine recommend using a primer underneath it to make sure that it holds in place, and there is a spray that you can spray over top of it to seal it, but it is water-based, so it is non-damaging and typically does not create hives. In my experience, I've not had a student break out from it. Okay, here's my model for today. Her name is Haley.
Hi.
Haley, what are you going to be today when we paint your face?
A cat.
Yeah. What did kitty cats say? Okay, good. So we are going to start by painting her face white. I start here by taking the round sponge that comes with a Snazaroo kit and filling in Haley's face white. So nice and solid as you do that. You want to make sure that's nice and caked on because it is your base coat. The next step is to take the black and dab it on there and shadowing around the face. So you want to make sure that you make those strokes as you want them to be on the cat's face. I then filled in around her eyes in round circles with the green. I actually added a little bit of yellow because I wanted that tone of a yellowish greenish cat eye. Next up, we move to the nose. So taking the red, we draw an upside down triangle across her nose and make sure that it's nice and filled in. You do leave the outside open. I then took some white and the basic brush that I have and started adding the teeth so that that white part was nice and opaque. I wanted to fill in those canines and then make the outside teeth nice and sharp so that it gave that appearance of cat teeth. If I could go back again, I would definitely reshape the front teeth a little stronger. Next, you begin shaping the mouth by drawing the piece that comes down off of the nose and then creating that smile. You want that cheek to dip down a lot to give that crazy grin that the Cheshire Cat is infamous for. And then you fill in around the teeth. So the shadowing around the teeth, I feel like you could go over it a bunch of times, but you want to make sure that it's nice and opaque because there is moments of blackness in there. So filling in both sides, making sure it's nice and symmetrical, you go ahead and add that smile. I then took the black and started doing the shadowing around the top of the nose and across the nose. So I did one small streak on the tip of the nose and then added the shaping in of the fur that would come out around an actual cat's nose. I then draw circles around her eyes nice and thick. You could use the glue stick trick on her eyebrows prior to painting her face white, but I had not done that. I then went in and added the whiskers and then added the pupils of the eyes, and I went ahead and made them in that infamous diamond shape that they are known for on a cat so that you have that cat eye appearance. In my very first art class, I was taught that every eyeball has a speck of light that reflects off of it that gives it that effect of being alive. And so I added that white fleck in the eye, and then I went ahead and tried to blend in the fur appearance of her face. So I added the streaks in, and then I went back across it with the brush and added a little bit of a blending and then filled in the darkness again in the shadows of the teeth to go ahead and give it that look. So then the last step is that quick blending of the face and then going in and filling in your black spots. And here you have the Cheshire Cat in all its glory. So go ahead and make sure and click like and click subscribe. We appreciate you watching today and hope your Halloween is coming along.